The forgotten the Zelnari Dominion ruled the Orion Arm with an iron grip. Their fleets crushed resistance before it could rise, their rule uncontested for millennia. Conquest was their nature, and their hunger for control was insatiable. When a deep space probe detected an anomalous structure orbiting a dead star, the Dominion moved swiftly. The construct was massive, moon-sized, with an unnatural, angular design. It pulsed with ancient energy, yet its creators were nowhere to be found. Admiral Krothos, commanding a fleet of warships, observed the structure from his flagship. "It is ancient," he mused, watching the scans. "But perhaps it still holds knowledge we can use." The Zelnari engineers carved into the construct for weeks, finally breaching a vast central chamber. At its heart, they found a sealed containment pod, surrounded by ominous warnings. "Do not open. Last line of defense. For the survival of all species, let it sleep." Krothos sneered. "Superstition. Open it." The pod hissed. The containment field collapsed. Something woke up. Deep within the darkness, a pair of human eyes opened. Part 2, The Awakening. The chamber shuddered as systems long dormant roared to life. The containment pod split open, revealing a humanoid figure clad in an advanced exosuit. The figure gasped, then stood. His suit's HUD flickered as it scanned the beings before him. Non-human. Unknown species. Possible hostiles. Admiral Krothos took a step forward. "You are an artifact of a dead species," he declared. "You now serve the Dominion." The human's eyes narrowed. His suit interpreted the alien language. He spoke, voice distorted by his suit's speakers. "Humanity serves no one." Before the Zelnari could react, the figure moved, faster than any biological being should. He grabbed the nearest alien, twisting its arm with mechanical precision, snapping bones. Alarms blared. Dominion guards opened fire. The human dodged, his suit absorbing hits. A plasma blade ignited from his gauntlet. The last of the Zelnari engineers screamed into their comms. "We've awakened it." Static. The superweapon was active. Part 3, A History of War. The human searched the ruined chamber, finding an ancient data core. His suit interfaced, flooding his mind with long-buried memories. He was Commander Alex Rains, a soldier of the Terran Ascendancy. And humanity was supposed to be dead. The Zelnari weren't a new enemy. They were the reason he and his people had built this last stronghold. Millennia ago, the Dominion had waged war against Earth's colonies, seeking to exterminate humanity before it could rival them. The war was brutal, and the final battle saw the deployment of the Ascendancy's greatest weapon, him. A soldier enhanced beyond human limits. A one-man extinction event. But the war had ended. And humanity had lost. His containment had been a last-ditch effort, one final weapon, sealed away in case the Zelnari ever came too close. And now, they had awakened him. Part 4, First Contact, again. Admiral Krothos stood before the wreckage of his excavation site, seething with rage. "Find it. Kill it." Across the system, Dominion warships deployed. They underestimated him. Rains hijacked their comms. His voice echoed across their fleet. "This is the last warning of the Terran Ascendancy. You came to the tomb of my people. Now you will pay the price." The Zelnari fleet laughed at the threat of one man. Then their ships began to disappear. Stealth tech. Sabotage. Guerrilla warfare. Within hours, Rains had crippled their command structure. And the true war had only begun. Part 5, The First Strike. Rains launched his counterattack. His battle suit, once top-secret Ascendancy tech, was centuries ahead of anything the Zelnari had. He infiltrated their ships, using hacked AI systems to turn their weapons against them. Entire fleets vanished, their own ships shredded from within. The Dominion began to panic. How is he doing this? It is one human. But it wasn't just one human. The ancient facility had more than just Reigns. Deep within the vaults, thousands of stasis pods remained. Humanity wasn't gone. It was merely asleep. And now? It was waking up. Part 6, The Galaxy Reacts. The return of humanity sent shockwaves across the galaxy. Other alien empires feared the old myths. If a human still breathes, war is coming. Some species, oppressed by the Dominion, saw hope in the return of the Terrans. Others prepared for war. And the Zelnari? They mobilized everything. Part 7, The Final Gambit. The Zelnari launched their entire war fleet, surrounding the ruined human station. Admiral Krothos sneered. You are outnumbered, human. Surrender, and your species will be enslaved instead of exterminated. Reigns smiled. Wrong move. The entire structure, the ancient station, was a weapon. It had been designed for this exact moment. And Reigns had just activated it. Part 8, The Rise of the Forgotten. The facility came alive. Orbital cannons tore through Zelnari ships. Stealth drones flanked their fleet, disabling engines. And from within the station, tens of thousands of human warriors awakened. Battle-hardened, cryogenically preserved, and now equipped with post-human augmentations. The war wasn't just about survival anymore. It was payback. Part 9, Reckoning. The Zelnari fled, their fleets shattered. Human forces hunted them down, system by system. For the first time in history, the Dominion fell back. But Reigns had a choice. Total extinction, or a warning. He chose the latter. One Zelnari ship remained, left alive to spread the message. The galaxy tried to erase us. It failed. Humanity has returned. Part 10, A New Dawn. The war was over. The Dominion was broken. Humanity, once a forgotten relic, now stood at the edge of a new galactic era. As Reigns gazed at the stars, he knew one thing. This time, no one would forget humanity again.